What is going on, people? It's Paul here. I got another radio for y'all. It's the Kenwood KDC-X599. It's a 2015 radio. It's also a Kenwood Exelon radio, which means it comes with a 2-year warranty. It's got a price point around like $149, $159, and it's also got Bluetooth, CD, USB aux input, and all kinds of really nice features. It also has iPhone and iPod controls as well as Android. And through the Android, they employed what's called aptX for the Bluetooth this year, which makes your Bluetooth browsing and music playback for the Androids this much more awesome. Anyway, let's get to the inside the box here and see what's all inside the box. All right, we got the box here. Open up the lid. We got the Bluetooth microphone. So it's for the hands-free part of the Bluetooth. There's a power cord, handy dandy remote control. In the lid, I'll just leave them in there, but you got the 2 CD keys in case you need to use the cage to remove the radio if you install the radio with the cage. On the inside, I got the installation manual and the warranty paper, even though it says card on there. Alright, we'll slide the radio out of the box. There's nothing else in the box, like you can see. So I'm going to set that off to the side. Got a styrofoam, set that off to the side here for good shipping. Grab the nice little neat bag here. Put that over here. It's got a little plastic cover here, a little sticky protective sheet to keep the face from being scratched when in shipping. And we got the cage. Some install kits may not require this. You can just mount the radio straight into the cage, but some kits do require a cage in there. If not, the radio gets mounted straight to the install kit. That's what I meant to say a second ago. Anyway, this is the radio. I'm going to get it mounted up and see what the back side looks like, and then we'll flip around, power it up, and see what the front side looks like. Alright, we got the radio flipped around backwards. As usual, we'll start from this side and work our way to the right-hand side. Right here is your antenna. This is for catching FM stations, and like I usually say, most vehicles nowadays all require antenna adapters. So that way, if you want to catch FM, you might need an adapter for your car. Right here, you have your 3 4-volt pre-outs. If you can see that, 4. You got your rear, front, and subwoofer controls. So you can have like just a bass amp, a 4-channel amp, a 5-channel amp, 2 highs, amps, and bass amp. You have all kinds of different configurations for woofers, and it's all 4 volts, so you got a lot of power coming out of those. Over here is your power plug with the fuse right here, and this little circle plug-in port right here is for your Sirius XM, which is an optional module that plugs into here. It doesn't come with it. It's for Sirius XM. And this one cord right here, this is for the microphone. It plugs in right there, and you mount that somewhere so you can talk hands-free while you're driving. Alright, that's everything for the back of it. I'm going to turn around and flip it, power it up, and see what it looks like from the front side. Alright, we're getting it powered up here. The first thing it wants to do is get out of demo mode. So I'm going to press the volume knob, hit yes. You might want to do that. As always, most radios nowadays, demo mode is always enacted. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn to the tuner using the source button. What it do is it has a nice glossy outside. The trim ring and the face is nice glossy. There's a little bit of chrome over here, which is real nice and professional looking. Right here you got your source button, which cycles through FM, CD, all your sources of input for music. And this right here, this is the door for the CD player, and this is the door for the USB and the aux input. Here's your button for the eject button. You press it, and of course eject any CDs you may have in there. The USB has 1 amp output for charging your iPhones and Androids and stuff. Aux input, anything can go in there that has a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack output. So like an old cassette player, laptop, anything that you can have sound out, you can stick it in there and listen to it. Here is your presets. Here, and right here in the center is your 13-digit display. This button right here, it says, display. You press it, you can cycle between radio text different information to show up on the screen, even clock and frequency, station, radio text plus R text and stuff, or title and artist, or title and clock. This right here is your preset buttons, or not preset buttons, your channel changing buttons, which also your track changing buttons, USB music changing buttons, and if you have an iPhone or something plugged in there, you use that to go between tracks of your songs. Alright. This button right here is your search and escape key. So if you're like in some menus, you can press this and it'll back you out. This button right here is for your detachable face. You press it and your face will detach, so that way you can take it off with you. And then when you get back in your car, just plug it back in and it'll come back on exactly where you left it. And this button right here is for Bluetooth, like for answering phone calls and stuff. This is your volume button, which also, seconds as a menu button with all your settings. We'll get to that in a second. You got your band button right here, which is also a little up arrow. And it'll cycles through FM 1, FM 2, 3, AM, and back to FM 1 again. And you can press it down. It goes through 3 different seek cycles. Of course, I'm on the tuner, so let's see. Auto 1, what that does is it tells the radio to find the next strongest station. Auto 2, it'll go through your presets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back again. And if you do manual, it goes through each number one at a time. Alright, that's all the buttons on the outside. Go ahead and close those little doors here. And we go into the menu. By going to the menu, you press this button straight in. You got function, and you got to see the audio control, display, tuner settings, Bluetooth mode, clock, demo mode, which I already showed you earlier, and back to audio control. So now in audio control, we're going to here. Got subwoofer level controls. This is you can actually turn the subwoofer level up to -15, +15. Kind of really fine tune how much subwoofer sound you want coming out. Back out of that. Next one is band 1 level, band 2, band 3, band 4. And you got to see preset EQs, bass boost. Let's see here, band 1, got 6, 7, 8, and +8. Band 2, band 2, +6, +8, -8. And bass boost, gives you a little more room from the bass. You got like 1, 2, 3 levels of that. Loudness, you got 1 and 2, so it just makes the whole thing a little bit louder. Extra EQ, you got level 1, level 2, level 3 are off. And subwoofer set, you can actually turn the subwoofer off or on. Low pass subwoofer settings, high pass filters, fader and balance, we all know what that is. Volume offset is like a reverse volume. It's already turned wide open, but you go back. I really don't have it in there, but it's there in case you need to play with it. Sound reconstruction, turning it on, it makes it, does what it can to make it sound better, and then back to subwoofer levels. Alright, that's everything for audio control. Next is display. We go into here. We get color select, and you have variable scan, which cycles through all the colors. Custom RGB. Oh, where'd it go? Color select. Oh, where'd it? I missed color select. There we go. Color RGB. Got red and different versions of red, purples. Greens, you can have like a lot of different colors, sky blue. And that's just for the display. Where are we at? Let's see here. Dimmer, it just dims the display off and on. If it's too bright at night. Brightness, it gives you a variable dimmer, so you can actually tune in the right amount of dimness that you want. Text scroll, you want to scroll just once or all the time. And back to color select. Oops. That's everything for display. Tuner settings. We got auto memory, which you can automatically set all the radio stations, because I'm in tuner, to all your things there. So, but it may preset stations you really don't want. So use it if you want to. Let's see. We got mono setting. Never have to worry about that. And time information, and that's pretty much it. Okay. Bluetooth mode. Go into here. You can select different phones. If you have two phones, you can go between phone 1 or phone 2. Audio select, no entry. Let's see where I'm at. Back out. Auto select. You can delete devices if you have an old phone that you don't have, or somebody paired their phone by accident. You can delete it in there. Pin code edit. The radio automatically generates a pin code, but if you really want a certain one, you can stick it in there. Auto reconnect, I think it is. Yeah. It allows it to automatically reconnect the phone when you turn your radio back on. Auto pairing. That's when you take your iPhone or iPod, plug it in the USB port, and the radio will automatically pair your iPhone or iPod with the radio. And initialize, yes or no. Phone select. I'm back around that part again. Okay. Next one is clock. This is where you can set the clock adjust, what date and the time and stuff. Clock format if you want it. Let's see, clock. Well, didn't get it. Yeah, 24 or 12-hour times. Next, if you want time sync, you always leave that on. Don't worry about that. And back to clock display. On or off. That way you have the clock on. And then back to clock adjust. So it's all for clock. Demo mode. And back to audio control. So that's pretty much it. This radio is Sirius XM ready. It does require an optional module. It does do Pandora through Bluetooth and through the cord for both iPhone and iPods, Androids. It does iHeartRadio, which is a free app you can download, just like Pandora, but it's actually local stations broadcasting on the internet. You got Bluetooth, of course, and aptX, which makes Android sound a whole lot better on Bluetooth and a lot better features. And that's pretty much it. All right, that was the Kenwood KDC-X599. The Kenwood X-Line version, like I said, the 2-year warranty. It looks really nice. Has nearly every basic feature you could possibly need. Bluetooth, and iHeartRadio, Pandora, Android and iPhone controls, even better Android support using aptX. Clean face, a door to keep all the dust out of everything practically. Remotes, and can't go bad with the remote. Anyway, I really like this radio, and also it's steering control ready. So if you can wire it up to your steering wheels controls. You probably of course that is another optional module. Anyway, this is Paul here. I appreciate you watching. Press the like button, comment, subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful day.